Mom, I think I tore this shit up. Well, that's what happens when you start beating the dog shit out of it. You came home and started boxing with it. What did you expect? Alright, listen, you spoiled little shit. I'll go and buy you a new one. How does that sound? Yeah, this time I want to buy a cat. Oh, yeah. Hello, my beautiful viewers, and welcome to Gachiakuta. We've got some peculiar shit to dive into today with this one, so spare me a moment of your time and lock in for this video. So we start off the episode with the guard checking out a trash room, and he peeks through a window to find a kid rummaging through some trash. Kinda weird, but nothing crazy, right? Not in his eyes. He busts open the door and proceeds to aim a weapon at this kid. And deadass, he wasn't doing shit but digging in some trash. I don't even think it's been a full minute since the episode started and some shit like this is already popping off. But anyways, he starts interrogating this kid, asking him how he got here and saying that him touching that trash is staining this beautiful, perfect city he lives in. Yeah, alright. He pushes the big red button sounding the alarm for everybody, and he launches 3 shitbags at the officers pressing him. And this dude deadass started sounding like Ellis getting pounced on by a hunter. Listen to this shit. Get it off of me! Just egregious. So this kid runs into a chute and escapes out the other side, only to be met by a closing door and 4 other guards pulling up behind him. And it's one thing aiming a gun at a kid, but opening fucking fire because he stole some trash is wicked. And they panned in, zooming on his eyes, and I thought he was about to turn psycho and just start ripping people to shreds. But nah, he dodged out the way and just put the jets on his feet. And he was really vexing these people, jumping on walls, running across trucks. He was putting in handiwork, but these dudes got genuine stormtrooper aim. He got a graze on the arm and still put hops over the wall. Like, is stealing trash that crazy of a crime? I don't know, but he makes it out that situation, and he got that beat up ass doll they threw away in the first few seconds of the episode. So we're met with the new character, and this part of the episode kind of explained everything. This city is built on segregation, off of how much money you got. So he starts walking towards this gate, and we go from a beautiful utopia to Mumbai, India on the other side. And this shit kind of looks like a Fallout landmark. So we jump cut to the kid who just robbed the garbage disposal. And we find out that his name is Ryudo because of the scolding he's getting from this girl. And it's a pretty light back and forth exchange between somebody saying don't do this and somebody saying I'm fine doing this. That is until these 3 jackasses come in and start shit talking. Yo, you still hanging around this dirty sack of shit? You keep standing next to him like that and I promise that stank is gonna get you. You stink too. Yeah, but that guy smells like people who use Axe deodorant spray. Uh-huh. You use that shit as an excuse to not take a shower, don't you, stinky boy? I wasn't smelling shit until you came around. Fuck that lamp! I seen you with this exact same fit on for the past fucking week, and you still got them dirty ass gloves on. Get your drip up. And they finna out your ass just like your pops. What? Yeah, get mad at what your daddy did. He the reason why we all up in this shithole still. All cause of your dirty, stankin', nasty fucking pops. Don't get fucking mad. That's right, you dumb bitch. Your daddy fucked it all up cause he wanted to crash out. He even got the same fucking look as him too. You better watch where you're going, you stupid dumb prick. Those dudes are so bitch made. Yeah, so everybody hates this kid because of what his dad did. And if you're wondering what his dad did, he crashed out and killed a couple of people. I mean, shit, I'm not even gonna blame him. He lived in a society where he gets shot at for taking trash. But anyways, they start talking some more and it turns out this dude got a crush on her. She starts talking about how the dog he stole looks nice. And that got Ryudo brainstorming a gift. But the girl's mom came through and told her to stop talking to Ryudo because almost everybody hates Ryudo. So he goes back home to his unk and he's cheesing real hard because of how badly Ryudo sold. And so Unc started teaching him game. And by that I mean he was bullying him into admitting his feelings to her. I was in that same situation before, man. And outside their house stands that peculiar man we seen at the start of the episode. Something malicious is brewing. The next day comes and he's walking over to the pit, which is a place where they drop people who they deem egregious criminals. Now I got $10. The guy right here that got dropped into the pit got dropped because of some petty shit like loitering or like throwing a water bottle in the wrong bin. But Ryudo gets caught off guard by his crush. He was nervous, stuttering, tweaking, pretty much anything a middle schooler would feel when they're trying to admit their feelings to a crush. But they both admitted their feelings to each other. Ryudo gave her that gift and he started cheesing, but he doesn't know how to smile, so he bungee jumps and does the Luffy pose, and then proceeds to run across the street, scurrying it back to his uncle to tell him everything. And shit was looking like it was about to go up. Until it wasn't. He opens the door and is met with a dreadful sight. That peculiar man stabbed a sword through his caretaker's guts. And he takes the sword and starts stabbing that shit in further. Unc wasn't even a threat, he just wanted to do this shit to piss off the kid. And that shit worked. He gets mad and tells him to back the fuck up. And then he rushes in and the screen cuts to black. One could only imagine what happened. He wakes up from getting this shit rocked. And that peculiar man picks up the book and starts walking out the door. But not before looking him in his eyes and then walking out. I'm assuming that guy was killing his uncle because of the book. But something tells me that's not the case. He tries talking to his uncle to keep him alive and find a way to save him. But Unc starts yelling at Ryodu telling him to get out. And he's sitting here heart-wrenched because he don't know what to do. Should he save him? Should he run? Shit, I don't know either. But an officer walks behind him and starts tasing his shit. And while they're over here apprehending this kid for something he didn't do, he's out here pleading to them that he didn't do shit and that his uncle needs help. And deadass, this dude proceeds to say,
"Don't give us that! Look at him!"
Buddy said, look at him. And he's still pleading, but these officers said fuck it and just... His crash out story is about to be remarkable. He wakes up tied to that dropper. And this is how I know the justice system is so fucked. They threw his ass on the dropper without giving him a chance to actually plead and started shit talking him for crimes that they don't actually know if he did commit. And it's so crazy because the crowd is buying this shit too. Shit talking his ass as he's about to get sent down the pit. And he's looking for anybody that could probably help him and speak up for him. And he spots his crush. She's gonna have something good to say about him, right? And he's yelling, telling her that they're lying on his name. And I knew shit was bad as soon as I heard.
I thought you were good. But you aren't. You're just the son of a killer.
Oh, he's fried. And he's literally tweaking, salivating out of the mouth until he spots his uncle's killer, standing in the crowd giving him that fucking look. And that shit sends him off the rails. But they drop his ass into the pit and he's falling a crazy ass distance talking about some...
Don't you dare think you're rid of me! I'm coming back! And I'll kill you all! You hear me? You're all dead!
I'm praying to God they make this character as vengeful as he seems right now. You can't expect me to look at somebody teary-eyed saying he's about to kill everybody up there once he's getting back, and then proceed to not do it. I'm alive? Well, damn. I am alive. Damn, it fucking stinks. Where the hell am I? It's so barren. Empty. It's so lonely. They dropped me and I remember falling, but... They always said the pit was nothing but a large landfill. That it's where all the trash goes, whether it's things or people. That's not even close to the reality of this place.